hey, that's just an opinion. Not all will agree. Back to the Sharia law thing. I'll tell her that I visit London regularly, and I haven't seen or heard of anything to point to this, and ask her when she was in London last, and what part of London. She proceeds to tell me she hasn't been there for a while, and about her friends who live there, who've told her the Muslims are all walking around in burqas, and they have 4 wives. She doesn't say where in the vast metropolis of London this occurs, mind, and I decide not to press her. I opt to take a more accommodating tack and try to appeal to her sense of fairness, if it exists, and talk about how Britain has always welcomed people of different faiths and cultures over the years, and suggest that if that's what they do as part of their heritage and background, then that's fine. And it isn't really any of my concern. So long as they play by the laws of the land and don't do things that impinge on me and all that, I'm live and let live. Nah, mate, in 10 years, if we don't do something, we'll be overrun. I heard that Tommy Robinson guy on Twitter. Fucking hell. At this point, I decide not to bother too much more. It feels like she's been plucked off a vox pop full of the latest pile of nonsense, spouted by arse hats I neither agree with or like. I'm expecting her to mention Bradford Asians and rapists any second now. She doesn't disappoint. Nothing I say is going to reorientate her thinking, so I keep it all light and make it clear that I'm not really on board with old man of the people Nigel or Mr. Yaxley Lennon either, but understand why people might feel demoralised or disheartened, what with 14 years of the Tories and all that. Best to find some common ground in scenarios like this and move the topic to something else. Cars are closed environments, so keep it tight, keep it light. We arrived back home to where she lived at around midday, and I started to get a feel for where her contempt for people she neither knew or wanted to know had come from.